Hello, hello. Oh, Roger Stone. There are boneheads. There are idiots. There are narcissists. There are people who've gotten away with so much for so long that they think that they can do whatever they want. There are people with no impulse control. And then there's you. Roger Stone put up a picture on Instagram of, ready for this, a picture of his judge's face with the crosshairs on it. And then he took it down. And then he put it back up without the crosshairs. And then he took it down again. And his lawyers, oh, getting two here. His lawyers have put in a motion to apologize profusely for their client. Oh my gosh, because, you know, there are things like judicial assassinations and judges being killed, and this kind of stuff happens. So, dumb as a rock. Roger, dumb as a rock. Who thinks he's all that? In the past. How dare they try to gag me? Playing the innocent. Thinking he can get away with anything. This is going to be a fast reading. Seriously, the energy is just, it feels like it's slippery. The energy is slippery like him. I think that's kind of where, that's part of where that saying comes from, because subconsciously you can feel the energy. It's a little slimy, but it's very slippery. Above the reading, well, he has to make money by being a provocateur. That's his job. You have to remember, this is a guy who has done underhanded, dirty tricks, political tricks for decades. And he's never really had consequences from that. And now he's reached a point where, no shame to anyone who has intimate appetites, if it's consenting adults and that sort of thing. But there is a certain level how do I put this? With some people, they are so lacking in their lives that they get kind of what I think of as a Caesar complex, where they need more and more and more and more stimulation to get the same thrill, the same buzz. And we already know that, you know, he's put out advertisements for people African American men to be intimate with his wife. I mean, there's all kind of there's all kind of stuff that really people do stupid things like that, and then I just think about the nobility of President Obama or Sidney Poitier, or the sacrifices made by civil rights leaders. And you spoiled white piece of trash, you do something like that anyway. Near future, you slime bag. This is his lawyers trying to be reasonable. And this is Roger Stone being judged by America. This is my card for America. Because things are out in the public. And he keeps putting things out in the public because he wants to be talked about. And yeah. Depends who's talking. Home environment. Yeah, he's still... He pretends to be this innocent guy. Just a little eccentric, just fine. And people fall for it. Hopes and fears. He's fearing silence. He's fearing people not talking. He's fearing being forgotten. He's fearing losing his money. What other people see him racing forward and doing stupid things like putting up a picture of the judge of your case online with the crosshairs on her face. Unstoppable. Final outcome. And here's the thing. I don't like these people, but there's a saying, you know you've made God in your own image when he hates the same people you do. So the final outcome, I don't know what it's going to be. It could be good, it could be bad. And sometimes good things happen to really nasty people, really bad people I don't like. And that's what the cards sometimes say. And I just have to accept that. So let's turn these over and see what it says, good or bad. So what's going to happen to Roger? What's the final outcome? What's going to happen to Roger Stone? Oh! Okay. This is, he's going to turn down all kind of reasonable requests, possible deals, things actually, this mostly feels like the court telling him to do things and he's not doing it. And then it is sliding out of his control, and this is not literal, and him ending up in his worst situation, like jail, like poor, like who cares if people are talking about you when you are in prison? I mean, this is bad. I'm not entirely sure what version of bad this is, but it's his version of the worst. So let's see what else. Anything more specific about what his idea of the worst is? Not being able to be with his wife. Looking at a world going past without him while he's forgotten. And these feel like a barrier, like a looking out a window. Yeah, that doesn't feel like the nice version of that card. We shall see, we shall see. But yeah, yeah, this is not going to end well for him. So, Roger dumb as a rock. Well done, genius. All right. So that is that, and we'll just wait and see what stupid things he does and just pray that nothing bad happens to this judge. This is horrible. I mean, just in general, just a general rule of thumb. Don't put a crosshair over somebody's face in a photograph and just at all, let alone then post it somewhere. Anyone's face. Just a tip. I doubt you'd need that tip, but just a tip. All right. Well, I hope your day goes well. Hang in there. And thank you so much for watching.